Welcome to the WBC Arena. What a night we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Saul Álvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179. It's the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs, 6 foot tall, 160 pounds with a reach of 74 inches.
Nobody knows who's going to win. You can have an argument for the winner on both sides, but this is that fight. We'll be talking about this fight for years to come.
Saul Canelo Álvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Álvarez, and Triple G, the former 2-time middleweight champion, looks to get back on top with a win in this one.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Álvarez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed 2-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, Daniel Jacobs.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
The wait is over. The speaking stopped. The fight begins now. Let's get the answers.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. They ring the bell, and here we go. Good right hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And shoot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Missing with that jab. So it's a rematch from 2019 when Jacobs and Álvarez fought for the middleweight title. Let's see who gets the edge in this one after Canelo won by unanimous decision.
Daniel Jacobs is mad because he doesn't think lightning strikes twice in the same place. He needs to change that saying. Yes, it does. He needs to make sure everybody sees it, the judges see it, the referees see it, the decision goes his way. He's not happy.
Back and forth they... Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. How is he on his feet? This doesn't make sense. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he gonna do? True champion knows how to get out of trouble after they get into trouble, and that's what he's done right there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back in.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Álvarez in that last round.
Keep doing what you're doing.
And there's the bell to start the round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just missing with the uppercut. done with that counter shot. Straight right just misses. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Jacobs in real trouble. Looks like they're out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Álvarez in that last round. I promise you all. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. This fight has a real good flow to it. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Jacobs in real trouble. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separate. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. Well, he's firing back now. Sometimes offense can be your best defense.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought.
Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he going to do? He had his moment, but had nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Catch it. Let's talk about Álvarez in that last round. Talk about a one-side. They ring the bell, and here we go. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
The right hook just missed. This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. And here he comes, and he is forcing him to take a knee.
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. Straight right just misses. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
A shot from the gods took him out.
He's back up, but the corner has to take some responsibility here and maybe stop this fight.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save his...
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter lands. Jacobs in real trouble. Let's talk about Jacobs in that last round. You've got... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the count. Oh boy, the Miracle Man now in some trouble. And down goes Daniel Jacobs. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
We need to turn this around halfway through. So the referee says he can continue.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy. The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Well done with that counter shot. That uppercut misses. And there goes Jacobs. He's down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I need to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.